Bengal. A panel appointed by the Ministry of Education has found serving of around 16 crore midday meals worth over 100 crore were over-reported by the local administration in West Bengal from April to September last year. BJP has launched an all-out attack against the Mamata Banerjee government, alleging corruption is endemic in Mamata's government. Her administration didn't even spare the Prime Minister's portion funds. That's what the BJP leaders have alleged. Bengal Education Minister, meanwhile, has said that the committee did not take any consent from the state members before coming out with this report. Kamalika has been tracking the story with me on the phone line. Kamalika, help us understand what the committee has said and how the state government is defending itself from these charges of corruption.
See, the state government, the education minister has just come up with a statement where, this is a joint review committee. This was a joint review committee which was actually analyzing the situation of midday meal 2-3 months back. And that point of time in this joint review committee, there was this joint review committee. There was this also the person from state government was also there in that review committee. He was also part of the team. But the state government now is saying that that point of time they did not take any view or any consent or any signatures from this state person. If the report is not even shared with him, that's what he writes in his statement, for his opinion or views. So it is clear that views of the state have not been taken into account. They are also saying that the state government already has written a letter to protest to the chairman of GRM, to which they have not received any response as yet. Along with that, she has also written that the CAG has conducted audits in 2022, but they did not receive any such feedback from them.
Okay.
They can only comment on this when this report was, it's a joint review committee. But why the state government's version or the state person was not told anything, was not taken a consent, on what basis the entire thing was done, that is still not clear. So this is the statement which comes up from Brakto Boshu, who is the education minister.
Okay, but if the committee, Kamalika, has alleged corruption, then the logical next step would be to either ask the CBI to probe this, if this involves any kind of central government functionary, or to approach the court to order some kind of an anti-corruption inquiry into this?
See, obviously the commission which has given the report, that is up to them, or obviously what BJP demands, that is the political part of it, and the BJP is saying that West Bengal is such a state where everything happens, every scam happens and everything is a scam. That's what the political view of BJP is. Secondly, what this review committee, the report which the review committee has submitted, after that what steps will be taken, that will be obviously decided by the respective authorities.
Kamalika, if you give me a moment, you're telling us about what the Bharatiya Janata Party has been alleging. Mr. Amit Malviya has also tweeted on this matter. He's with us on the phone line. Mr. Malviya, the state government says that we were not given any chance to put our point of view. The committee did not take any consent from the state members, essentially alleging that this entire report is political in nature.
This is a report that has been arrived by a joint review committee, which the centre and state were both part of. Now for the state government to suggest that they were not taken into confidence or their consent is not there is obvious. Because if you siphon off 100 crore rupees meant for young children, those who go to school and probably come to school because they get fed there, you cut on their supplies, you cut on the grains, oil, milk, egg, everything possible, just because Mamata Banerjee wants to use the fund for her personal purposes. The leader of opposition, Suvendu Adhikari, in his complaint has specifically said that the fund from pm-poshan was reallocated for a public meeting of hers. Now, if that is what you're doing, which is a crime, naturally you will say that you were not taken into confidence. But the truth is that this report has been arrived in a joint review done by the state and the centre, because the state and the centre both have some amount of contribution in the proportion of 60-40 to this program.
Okay.
Problem is, Mamata Banerjee's government is rooted in corruption. Corruption is endemic, and the money eventually goes to the first family, Mamata Banerjee and her near relatives. We've seen how crores of cash was recovered from her education minister. So this is a small tip of the iceberg of the massive corruption that the TMC is embroiled in.
Right. Mr. Malviya, thank you so much. BJP there alleging massive corruption by the TMC. Will there be an anti-corruption watchdog stepping into these allegations is what we'll wait and see. We'll tell you more about that story as and when we get that update. But let's take you to